Hey guys, so today I'll be talking about 5 things you need to know before attending UCSC. Number 1 would be classes. Classes tend to fill up very fast, so I would highly recommend talking to your major advisor or peer advisors at some point to help create a plan for your time here at UCSC. Try to have 3 sets of schedules for each quarter just in case you're not able to get some of the classes you need. The campus is set up so that it's separated into 10 different mini colleges. When you move in, you should really walk around and take the buses just so you can get an idea of how long it takes you to get to each college, and you can keep that in mind when you schedule your classes. Number 2 would be the dining hall. The dining hall food is definitely better than your typical high school cafeteria, but don't expect to see some 5-star restaurant gourmet type thing. For mass-produced food, I would say it's pretty good. The lines can be long, especially during really busy times, and you could sometimes be waiting for 20 minutes or more. The dining halls close at different times depending on the location, so sometimes you'll find yourself traveling across campus just to eat. Number 3 would be housing. Dorms are for first and second years and apartments are for upperclassmen. The only college that lets underclassmen into the apartments is Kresge. I'll be putting out a video on how to pick the college you're affiliated with, so stay tuned for that. I would really stress bringing a fan because it can get really hot and humid sometimes. The on-campus dorms and apartments have heaters but no air conditioning. As for the housing guarantee, the UCSC website says under normal operations, new UCSC students are eligible for a housing guarantee, 1 year for new transfer students and 2 years for new frosh. That means you should search for off-campus housing early and try to get to know some of the students off-campus. They may be able to connect you with their landlord and hook you up with a lease when they decide to move out. Number 4 would be buses. We have 2 different types of buses here. We have a loop bus that goes around campus and a bus that goes off campus. They're both free for UCSC students. The loop buses, you don't need to show a student ID, but when you're going off campus or off campus to campus, you need to show them your student ID. The UCSC website says that the loop buses are supposed to come every 10 to 20 minutes or less on weekdays. The time for the off-campus buses vary, but sometimes the buses are late, overpacked, or don't show up at all. I remember during Halloween last year, I wasn't able to go downtown because bus after bus would just pass me by and would be full of students and they wouldn't let me on. Really try to use the buses for their intended purposes as much as possible because some students really need to get to their houses off campus. And last but not least, number 5 would be transportation. Probably spend a good amount of your time walking, and the hills here could be pretty steep, so definitely bring walking shoes. You can also bring a bike, and you may also need a bike cover for when it rains because some colleges only have outdoor bike rack parking. If you want to bring a car, you'll have to wait until you're at least junior standing, and the parking permits for undergraduates can be a little bit pricey, with it being around $500. I would say to only bring a car if you want to go off campus because there are designated places where you could park the car and you'll probably spend some time walking to your car or taking bus to it anyways. Alright, that about wraps up this video. If you guys found value out of this, then please consider leaving a like down below and subscribe to follow me on my college journey. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.